Hi there, and welcome to my first YouTube video. In this video I will be discussing, as you can probably guess from the title, basically what's helped me with agoraphobia. Now, agoraphobia and anxiety have been something I've dealt with for as long as I can remember. However, there is little things that have helped me, and this is going to be my first video discussing something that has helped me massively, and something which I would recommend to anyone else who hasn't already tried it. I'm sure a lot of people are, because there's so much research to do and so much out there already about this condition. However, I thought it couldn't hurt to get a little something else out there, which might help someone, who knows. For me personally, it's a really simple one, but it's so important, and it's something I forget to do way too often, and that is keeping a diary and a notebook of things that go on in my mind before, during, and after exposing myself to something which makes me feel uncomfortable. That could be going to the shops, it could be a journey that's an hour and a half long, it could be walking through the village that I live in. It could be any of those things. But what always helps, especially afterwards, is if I've kept a diary and a log of my feelings and thoughts along the way. The reason I find it helps me is that it provides an insight into my mind, and it provides a way to break down the mystery of what's going on in my mind. There's so much emotion going on that it's easy to get lost in it and have that feeling that you're going insane, that you're going crazy, that this will be the time that you break. However, by keeping a diary of your thoughts and feelings, you soon realize a pattern in what's going on. It will be the same thoughts and feelings cropping up again and again. And what this does, by keeping a diary, is it helps me personally deal with those recurring thoughts, and also realize what they are and address them. So, since keeping a diary, it might be a case of thinking something again and again, such as, for me personally, it might be, I'm going to go crazy, I'm going to go insane, there's no way, I'm going to just break down and someone's going to see me while I'm out and about having this breakdown, which never happens, never has happened in my 10 years of dealing with this condition. By keeping a diary, I've recognized that that is a recurring thought for me, and it makes me see it as less taboo. It makes me see it as less of an issue, because I'm becoming comfortable with that thought. I'm realizing that pattern, and it makes me think, well, this has happened the last 10 times and actually nothing came of it. By keeping this diary and checking over it every time I'm about to go out again, what it does is reinforce the confidence in myself. It makes me realize, hold on, I've done this before and I can do it again. And especially with exposure therapy, pushing yourself further and further into the uncomfortable positions, it just builds that confidence. So for me, in my first YouTube video, that is just something that I thought I'd put out there that's helped me massively, and I can't recommend it enough. It's something that I forget sometimes, but I always come back to it. Keeping a diary. Cheers. Thanks for watching.